Hello, everyone. I've gotten a lot of people contacting me about using this Path of Exile controller script, so I decided two things. First of all, I'm going to do a bit of an instructional video here on how to use it, and also I'm going to release it. I have a GitHub page set up for it now, and anyone can download it. You don't have to contact me for it anymore. So first we'll jump right into how to download it. So for now, I will have this link in the description, but I have set up a GitHub page for it. Let's go through what's on here. First of all, the README. Always very important to read the README. Tells you what the developer's intent was and any information that might need to be shared. You can see I've written some stuff about it. When you use it, just take a read. So the other things that we have in here are this xinput AHK script, which I did not write. I did not contribute. I did not do anything with it. I just downloaded it and am using it. This is the library for AutoHotkey to use Xbox controllers with. Basically, to take the input from the controller and be able to recognize and react to it. So then there's this sticks.ahk, which I heavily modified from another person's project. Credit below. Sorry, I don't remember the original. Actually, you know what? It's probably in here. It's not in here. Sorry, original developer. I will give you credit below when I research and remember who you are. This was a long time ago. So this is the main one that I wrote, that I made major modifications to and designed the script around. And then this RT change was a change made by another user that contacted me, and it just changes the way the controls work a little. I'll go over that. All you need to do to install this and use it yourself is, first of all, you need to have AutoHotkey installed on your computer. That's what the script runs off of. Once you have AutoHotkey installed, all you need to do is go here. Oh crap, I'm in the way, aren't I? Let's fix that. Okay, you're gonna go here and you're gonna click download zip. And you're gonna hit OK. And once it's finished, I've already downloaded this, but you will extract it. And then you can, oops, that's the wrong one, it doesn't matter. Then you'll see those four files the same as what are over there. All you need to do to run the script is just double click on sticks.ahk. You'll see a couple of menus pop up and then disappear, and that might look kind of scary, but it's just building the GUI and then hiding it so that it's not visible or active yet. I have a button to toggle it on and off, so it starts off not being on for a reason that I will demonstrate later. For now, I'm going to turn off my camera and show you in-game everything, and then I'll come back and talk a little bit about it at the end. Oh, let's not do that. Okay, so generally, I'll just use the mouse to log in and get through. But once we're in game, or even like outside, it doesn't matter what's open, you can run this script and it'll work. I'm gonna hit numpad 0 on the keyboard, and you'll see all of the controls pop up on the screen for how to use this. So if I hit the A button, you can see that lighting up like that, both on the controller image and then on my hotkey for force move. So all of these buttons, basically, those overlays are just like fake GUIs. They don't actually correspond to anything. I just lined them up on the screen. So anyways, you're basically up, down, left, right on the D-pad, and the right stick are going to be your abilities in the bottom there. B and X will be your main attack abilities. You can see I got, I think that's Molten Strike, and then B is some kind of totem, but it doesn't seem to be working. Not sure what's going on there. Just 1 second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. And you can see that left trigger, right bumper, right bumper. are the first 4 flasks like that. Now, actually, normally, I have it set up where my Quicksilver flask will be... I'm not very good at using these controls yet. Will be like that, so that actually clicking the left stick like this is like my sprint button, because that's my Quicksilver flask. So that actually, like, functionally, it works pretty well. The ability to, like, hit the buttons and like leap slam around and stuff. This is an old character. I'm not really sure what's going on with like leap slam doesn't work right now. It's been a long time. Probably some skills have changed. Probably whatever. Like, this character was just a throwaway anyways. But I think this demonstrates pretty well how this script works. The only other thing to note is the pause menu that I added, which is this kind of chunky, gross-looking GUI. But it's very functional. I mean, you can use it to pull up some of the menus that you don't necessarily want a button for, but you do want them close by, like the inventory. So I can, like, do inventory management here and blah blah blah. I mean, playing with the controller. Oh yeah, and Y to close menus. That is a keybind. That could be rebound, but right now that's what Y does. It closes menus. So if I have passive menu up, Y will close it. I added a few auto-typed macros as well. I think the logout macro and the hideout macro are both typed. So that's the hideout macro, and the logout macro. Yeah, I think it's just /LO or something like that, but it does that. So pretty good. It works. You can interact with things.
Hello.
It feels very normal to play with. Makes sense, I think. So real quick, before I conclude this, I'm going to demo just the other script that another user modified here. So, oh boy, did we have 2 copies of it running? Oh boy. Don't run 2 copies of it at the same time. Your mileage may vary. So the change that he made was really, he rebound some of the keys, so you can see left trigger is move now, right trigger is leap slam in this case. Actually, no. Right trigger, though it shows up there, you see what it actually does is it opens up the sub menu down here for A, B, X, Y, and left stick. So now he has A, B, X, Y as his main abilities, and then he has a whole nother, with the right trigger, he has a whole nother palette of A, B, X, Y for his ability. So if this is something that you guys want to use, or even if you want to use this as information on how to modify the script, this would be a good place to go. I personally use the other one, but that's because I wrote it. So I think I will click my camera on, give a few final notes about this. First of all, make sure numlock is on. Because if numlock is off, you can't actually hit numpad 0. You're hitting numpad insert, which is a different key. So make sure numpad is on if it's not working. If things are not aligned, then my scaling that I used for aligning all of these things is wrong. It's based off of the resolution of your monitor and more importantly, the aspect ratio of your monitor. But if one of you out there really wants to use this and everything is all misaligned because you got like a 16:9 monitor or like a 4:3 or something like that, I'll help you get those sorted out. I'll make another copy of this that's 4:3 or 16:9 or whatever. No problem. It's an easy fix. This script is free to use, free to distribute. If anyone wants to make contributions, just contact me. I'll add you as a developer on the project. Other than that, I had a very brief exchange with Chris Wilson about the potential for me contributing some pro bono work in this department, and he basically said it's not necessary. They already have the framework for controller support built into the game. So really it's a matter of flicking it on and throwing some developer time at the smoothing out the control scheme and mapping and everything in a way that makes sense. So if native controller support in Path of Exile is something the community wants, we're gonna have to be vocal about that. because right now it's low on the development totem pole. So yeah, with that, I'll wrap up here. If anybody has any questions, my Discord's still going to be in the bottom. Feel free to add me, ask whatever you want. I hope everyone is looking as forward to this upcoming league as I am. Take care, everyone.